Hello everybody, welcome to the U.G.N channel, and today we're going to be doing a video on the Aurelion Sol ranking. So with the other video for Aurelion Sol, that isn't going to be this video isn't going to be a rework of that one, as that video was ranking the star hoops for Aurelion Sol, which this video we're going to go pretty much more into it, detailed. So we're going to be going off of looks. It's going to be looks, abilities, SFX, and VFX, and overall how good the skin's going to hold up. For our first one, we got A Sol. Oh crap, sorry, I gotta hit the mic there. But we have A Sol, the base skin. The reason that one's on there because even though people usually don't count those as a skin, I want to count his base model as a skin, like all the other skins. So this one's gonna be his first skin, and then his second's gonna be Ashen, and then goes on from there. And let's get down to the tier list. So first we have Meh. This is really bad, and that's gonna be F tier. That's just for really badly designed champions or skins, which I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a spoiler, actually a big one. None of the skins are going to be going into F tier. So, we're pretty lucky there. I will say though, it's okay, like, I can't even speak, but it's okay, like, that's going to be C tier, pretty much. That's just for okay skins. Between, that one's just going to be skins that are between A and C tier. Some abilities are okay, while some abilities are pretty good. So that's what the between tier is. And then we have, that's pretty good, and that's going to be A tier. And then we got Star Forger, which is going to be the second highest tier, which is S. And then we have the real Star God, and that's going to be S plus tier. And of course, if that skin gets 2 stars that looks like this, or that skin, I mean, 2 stars that look like that, that means that's where they're going to go. Yeah, and they get that repeatedly, by the way. So, enough chit chat. Let's get into the video. Starting off with A Sol. For A Sol, I'll say I'll put him in A tier because his skin is pretty good. Starting off with the first one, we got A Sol, the base skin. So we're gonna see his abilities, or his abilities, I mean, sorry for that. And then we're gonna get back into the tier list. So let's see his abilities.
Let's dance. depths of space crawling terrible entities. Never align for anyone, except your demise will be sung about for ages to come, only thanks to its proximity to the Starfire. I waited millennia to watch Targon fall.
Okay, so for A Sol, he's definitely gonna go into A tier. Because he's just, for a base skin, it's really good. His portal animation, his Q, W, E, A, just A, flat out. For a base skin, his model is kind of old, I'll say. It looks really good. So, yeah, that deserves an A. And before we hop onto the next skin, I'm gonna play the ranking video just to show why A Sol got his ranking and things like that. So I'm gonna play that right now.
You have no words for my true form. Starfire. I've waited millennia to watch Targon fall. Expanding my horizons.
Okay, so you guys seen the ranking of A Sol and stuff, and yeah, his Q really deserved an A. So does his W, passive, E, his empowered ultimate, and his regular ultimate, and his portal animation. For me, for that skin, I really think he deserves that for base skin. So yeah, moving on to the second one, we got Ashen Lord. We got Ashen Lord A Sol. Oh my word, I don't even know why I'm messing up on Ashen Lord's name always. But yeah, we have Ashen Lord A Sol. So I'm gonna play a quick, I want to say quick, it's actually decently long. But gonna play a video on his abilities. So I'll see you guys then.
Minions spawn.
The depths of space crawl with terrible entities. Pray they ignore this world.
Minions has spawned.
Star's birth is as violent as it is breathtaking. If you ask me, we have set the bar too low for sentience. They are made by me. Expanding my horizons. Time for a great expansion. Let's end this finally. Like a mass extinction. Star.
Okay, we're back, and for Ashenite's ranking, I'll say he's kind of, this one's gonna be hard, for the Ashen Knight. I mean, Ashen Lord, keep getting his skin mixed up. So for Ashen Lord, I'll say how about this? How about this? We take out the between. Nah. We're good. We can keep the between, but how about we add another one and just call it B tier? So let's add another row. Because to be quite honest, this skin right here is pretty good. For me, I'll put it in B tier because it's good, but not as good as the original. You know, the original always wins. Yeah, so I'll give that one a B because, let's be quite honest, for a skin like that to have for the fire theme to be that good, as you guys all know, with other League of Legends fire themed skins, they're pretty much just a champion on fire. For that to be that good for a fire themed skin, plus it's his release skin, I'll say that's amazing. So yeah, I give him a B. He's just touching A. He's in between B and A. That's where he is right now. Skin's pretty good. So now I'm gonna show you guys the ranking for this skin. So here we go.
Minions have spawned.
Okay, so you guys just seen the ranking of the skin, and yeah. So for his abilities, I gave his Q an A because his Q is pretty good. I like the fire theme, and I also like the SFX for it. Sounds really good. And for his W, I gave it a B because it's pretty good. And for his passive, I give his passive an A because the SFX sounds really good for it. So yeah, definitely an A there. And then for his empowered ultimate, I'm also gonna give that an A as well because I really like the shockwave. It's pretty cool for that skin too. I also like the fireball. The fireball impact. That's actually pretty cool too. Or the meteor. And I also like his R as well. His R is pretty good. But this is why he gets B tier. So for his oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. For his R, it gets an A as well. but his portal animation gets an F. Let's be quite honest, the portal animation is very stiff for Ashen Lord. Kind of feel like they could have done more, but I get it too. It's his first skin, so yeah. So yeah, that's why he got his ranking B, and now we're gonna be moving on to the next champion, and that is going to be Mecha Aurelion Sol. Alrighty, so before we actually get into it to see where he's gonna be placed, we're gonna see his abilities first, so let's get into it.
This world holds the key to Time's undoing. None shall tread upon the stars. Never stop the path of a star. Predator species has been knocked back. Stars never align for anyone, except this is my only true enemy.
Okay, so after seeing his abilities, yeah, for him, I'm gonna have to say that, let's see. I'm gonna have to say all in all, I like some of his animations. They're really good. And then there's just some that are just in the middle. So where I'm gonna put him is in between A and C tier, because he has some good animations and then some animations are just decent, I'll say. Oh yeah, also I changed up the tiers, so now the pretty good tier is going to be B, and the new tier, well, it's not a new tier, it's the same tier, but it's going to be amazing, love it, that's going to be A tier. So yeah, and I'm going to show you guys the video and why he got the ranking that he did. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're back, guys, and I'll say that this skin is pretty good. I like the model and everything, but for his first ability, which is going to be Q, the SFX on it, it's good. I like that. That's what saves his Q from getting an F for me. But yeah, his Q just feels pretty empty. So that's why he gets that ranking. And then his W, I kind of like how his W glows, so yeah, B there. It's pretty good. And for his E, I give it a B because I like the starships and how it looks all techy and stuff. So that's pretty good. Pretty much a VFX. I like that for his E. And then at best, I give his ultimate, not his empowered, his regular ultimate, I give it a B plus at best. And then his empowered ultimate, I gave it an A because at SFX is pretty good for it. And his passive also gets an A because his SFX for that one is also really good too. Plus, I like the look of it, the VFX. And of course his ultimate, I'm not ultimate, what am I even saying? His portal animation also gets an A because it's actually pretty good. I like it. Now for him though, he excels more in what do you call it? He excels more in chromas than he does with his base skin. But with this list, we're not going to be adding any chromas and everything. But if you guys do want a video on me ranking the chromes, then just leave it down in the comments. I mean, I would be very happy to make a video on the A Sol chromes because they're really good. But yeah, that's going to be his ranking, just between A and C. So that's also including B as well. Just between those two. Okay, so let's move on to our favorite Storm Dragon. Storm Dragon A Sol. Let's see the abilities first, and then get back to this page. So, here goes.
I'm me. I see universe drained of light, where not even a story will survive. None shall tread on the stars. Planetary light. Undoing. This'll make them stare. Anyone want some stardust? Star's birth is as violent as it is breathtaking. Time for a great expansion.
Okay, so just seeing the abilities, I think you guys already know. For this being, what is it? His, if we're not counting the base skin, I'll say his third skin. This skin is amazing, like really, really good. This skin, I know some people are gonna be like, only S tier, but oh wait, one sec. This skin right here, definitely S tier, but it's gonna be S tier, but also between being the real Star God and between Star Forger, because this skin is just amazing. Big fan of it. Let's get to the abilities and see the ability rankings, and see why he got that tier. So let's hop into it.
purposes of my armies is time for a great expansion. Mass extinction. The stars gaze back.
Okay, so now that we're back, let's talk more about the skin. So for his Q, the ranking is going to be S because just the theme alone is perfect for him. And this model too was supposed to be the old. It's like a concept art of A Sol. Before he was actually the dragon that we know and love now. And his name was Ashen, if I'm getting the name right. So yeah, they kind of turned him into this, what we see now. Storm Dragon A Sol. I will say they did a really good job. His skin was, I'll say pretty okay with pre-rework, but after rework, the skin became S tier. I think pre-rework, it would have been at least A tier. But this skin is his Q, solid S, and yeah, the skin, solid S. So, yeah, that's why he got an S with his Q. And then for W, it's an S as well because I love the lightning storm behind it. So definitely an S there. I said there. An S there, I mean. And for his E, I rank it an A because I do like the lightning storm and everything, but I kind of wish that they did a little tiny bit more, like, added, I don't know, tornadoes like going around there. But it's still very good, his E. So yeah, his E gets an A. But I'll say, sorry for that. That's pretty good. And then, oh dang. His ultimate gets an S. Not his empowered, his regular ultimate. It gets an S because, let's be quite honest, his ultimate's good, and also it has at least an animation. Or interaction, I mean. That right there just bumps up the skin from A to S, and almost into S plus tier. And then his empowered ultimate, that gets an S plus. It's just really good. And then if you mix that with, his Lee Sin interaction, that just makes it even better. So yeah, this skin right here gets a solid S in my book. And that's a solid S, almost an S plus tier. So, yeah, really good skin. So moving on, now we have Ashen A Sol. And this one, I think you guys would be surprised with it, but let's just see his abilities and get back to the video. So here goes.
Minions have spawned.
this world than I thought. Not much, but enough. Never stand in the path of a star. Time to gather the necessary matter. Star's birth is as violent as it is breathtaking. Love is as real a force as gravity. Try it once in a while. Admire, then die. I should be the last thing you see. Lucky you. Playing with Starfire. I wouldn't navigate those stars. They are a work in progress. Anyone want some stardust? Wherever I am, I don't mass extinction.
So after seeing his abilities, I gotta say, for being a new skin, I really think they're mediocre at best. Like, when I say new, I mean newer than Storm Dragon A Sol and all of that. This skin right here, it's okay. It gets a hard C. So for me, I really think they should have waited. They should have teased him in the trailer or the teaser form. They could have teased him, giving Yi his powers and stuff, but don't release him until Ink Shadow Part 2. I think that would have been better, and they could have added Hoi and stuff for that because he would really fit with Ink Shadow. But I feel like they could have added him in the second part and made that skin legendary. That would have bumped him up from C to probably S or S plus tier, depending on how good his legendary skin would be. Because, to be quite honest, he's almost like a god. And he's also granting people their powers, like Yi, for example, and people worship him. I think that's how it went. I really haven't really looked into Ink Shadow. I kind of really didn't like the concept all that much, but to be quite honest, they could have waited and turned that skin into a legendary skin. But his abilities, for me, they're mediocre at best. They're not too good, so he gets a C tier for me. So let's go into his ranking and see why he got what he got.
Minions have spawned.
personality. Wherever I am, mass extinction. Flesh and body, yes.
Okay, we're back, guys. And after seeing the ranking video, let's get into it. So, his Q gets a C because, let's be quite honest, it isn't too good. His SFX really saves him here for the skin, because I like how it sounds all painty. So, if it wasn't for that, he would have got a straight S. I mean, a straight S. A straight F, I mean. S is too good for this skin. And then, I give his W a B, because I like the SFX, and I also like the VFX for the skin. I just like how the paint sounds and the paint trail behind him. That's why he gets the, a B on that skin, or on that ability. And then for his E, it gets a C. Because, to be quite honest, again, the SFX saves the skin. If not, this skin would have got a straight F. Just like the other. Moving on to his passive. His passive actually gets an A. I kinda like his passive. It's actually pretty good. It's not too bad. I like his VFX and SFX for his passive. And then his ultimate gets a B. The thing that's saving his ultimate isn't really his, what do you call that? His shockwave. It's not really his shockwave at all. His shockwave kind of looks like bass to me. Doesn't really look too good. But the VFX for his impact, though, that right there is God tier. Well, I won't say God tier. It's B at most. For me, I kind of like the paint splatter. It's actually pretty good, so I give it a B there. Same thing with his regular ultimate, but I kind of give it a C because even though the VFX is good, there's nothing else saving it from that. Yeah. So I just give his ultimate a C because it's just really, it's just okay for me. Also, his portal animation, I give it a B because kind of like how he uses his tail to paint the symbol on the floor, and then he also does that roar at the end. So yeah, he gets a B there. So moving on to A Sol's last skin, which this one is, I can't even say yet. But let's see his abilities first for the Porcelain Protector Aurelion Sol. Yeah, I think I said that right. But let's get into his abilities. Okay, here it goes.
Make a work of art? Darling, I am a work of art. Come forth and state your wish. I won't grant it, of
Minions
course,
have
but
spawned.
I do love to hear mortals beg. You know they named the dance after me.
Okay, so after getting into his abilities and seeing all of them, I think you guys already know where this is going. This skin is his first legendary. So it's, to me, other people, they don't really like it all that much, but I kind of like it. It's really good. I like his emotes, his dance emote, his taunt emote, all of them. I love them all. It looks really good. I like his auto attack. I like his Q. I like his W, E, and ultimate. For me, for first legendary skin, this is actually pretty good. Because remember, when they make the first legendary skin for a champion, they kind of don't know what to do yet, so it may be mediocre. That's just how Riot works. If they don't really know how to make a legendary skin for a champion, yeah, they can try, but it's not going to turn out as good the first try. It's always the second try that it turns out better. Or they fix it on PvE. So when it does release on live servers, it looks good, and people actually enjoy that legendary skin. So Porcelain Protector, Aurelion Sol, definitely the real Star God. He gets an S+. Cause this skin, it's amazing. So now I'm gonna show you guys the skin rankings, or the skin ranking, and show why he got an S, or why he got an S+. So let's get into it.
I won't grant to the
Minions
cause,
have
but
spawned.
I do love to hear mortals beg. Make a work of art? Darling, I am a work of art. Mine. You're welcome. Come forth and state your wish. I will grant it. You know they named the dance after me. fire cannot be contained by a furnace.
So, after seeing that, guys, the ranking video, the reason that he got the rankings that he did is because, let's be quite honest, first legendary skin, it's really good. His joke emote, that gets a S++, in my book. It's really good. His taunt emote, also S++. I use that a lot in mid lane, and they get extra mad to try to tower dive me. Bro, I always win those. His dance emote, really good as well. That is a S++ again. His laugh emote, S++, really good. I also like his auto attack. I give that an S++. And his Q, I give it an S. His Q is good. I'll just say it deserves an S. His Q deserves an S. And then his W. I really like how his W looks like. The flower at the end of the his designated location, or pretty much his stop point, or his destination. That's the word I'm looking for. Bruh, I'm dumb sometimes. So his destination, I like the flower, and I like the trail of clouds or smoke. Porcelain ash? I don't know. But I really like that behind him as well. So that right there gets an S++. And then his E, I also like his E. It gets an S++ for me. I like the sound, I like the VFX and the SFX for the skin. Really good. His passive, amazing. I like how his passive looks. I like how the what do you call them? Stars? Sparkles? Let's just call them stars. Or porcelain shards? Let's just call them porcelain shards, actually. So, his porcelain shards, I really like how they send up to the sky like that. Yeah, that's an S++ for me. And then this right there, or this right here, his empowered alt look, that's God tier. That puts him an S++ right there. But yeah, that's God tier right there. I like how his empowered look, how he looks when he's empowered. And then his empowered ultimate, I really like how it looks. I like the dragon for his I like how the dragon goes in and out after it impacts. And I also like his shockwave, how it's a dragon with a golden outlining. That right there, S++. And I also like how it has, for a few seconds, it has these little dots. I don't know what they are, but for me it looks really good. Little porcelain shards, just say that. For his ultimate, also S++. I also like how his ultimate looks like. Pretty cool looking. And then for his portal animation, that also gets an S++, just because I like how he shows all the zodiac creatures and stuff like that. And then he goes into the portal, and it kind of feels like it's a mixture between Heaven Scale and Porcelain as well, with the whole portal thing. So I kind of like that as well. His home guard animation gets an S++. I really like that as well. For his first legendary skin, they did a good job, and for me, I like most of his animations, so he's well off to S++ tier, or God tier, that is. His death animation, S++, because it just feels unique. I like how it is. So yeah, definitely an S++ there. And yeah, that's going to be it. I know I kind of rambled a little bit there, but to be quite honest, A Sol, I played him since his pre-rework all the way to now, or all the way till now. I don't know. I just like playing A Sol. He's just a fun character to play. I will say though, I kind of like how the old one was more rewarding once you got to learn him. The new one, he's also pretty rewarding too. Sometimes he does feel a little too easy to play for being a level 3 difficulty champion, but I think Riot's gonna probably nerf him a little more, get him into A tier at least, or something like that. Not saying that that's a good thing. It's good that he's in S tier right now, but yeah. That's what I think about A Sol. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I don't want to make this too long, so please subscribe, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that like button. And guys, I'll see you in the next video. And if you guys want, it can be either a Chrome video, or I can go throughout all of League of Legends legendary skins from 2023 and rank them all. But I won't have any videos with him, just ranking his skins. So yeah. So just make sure to subscribe, hit that bell button so you can be notified of everything, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.